And welcome back to my Geekdom, guys. King Shadow Omega bringing you another One Piece Rules live reaction, chapter 865. I just want to apologize that this video wasn't out yesterday. I was going to do it, but I've had my tooth pulled and I couldn't really talk well. Two teeth pulled, actually. So I couldn't actually make the live reaction. I had to wait. I'm feeling a lot better today. Still really weird. Because, you know, it's kind of like you feel you have a tooth there, but you don't. You know, that's the main reason. For no other reason than that. And let's get right into this. Let's see, where does I open it? Okay. One Piece manga, chapter 865, Hey Mother. Short-term focus title page serials, dropping in on the lives of the Grand Straw Hat Pirates Fleet. Volume 2, Cavendish arc. I'm sure you already know, but when I was a young boy, Okay, so we got Cavendish sitting there with a rose in his mouth, telling his crew about when he was little Cavendish, and you can see his little horse there, and they both got, like, fucking roses, and all the young ladies were swooning over them even then. Oh my god, his horse is holding a fucking teacup. His horse is drinking tea. And its legs are crossed. It's sitting in a chair, drinking tea, and its hoof is somehow holding the handle, and it has its legs crossed. Is that a little fucking bird with a fucking wig on it? Okay, that's kind of cool. I guess next week we'll get into Bart. That'd be cool. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so okay, he just jumped out the mirror. Caesar jumped out the mirror with Brule on his back. Just don't let them find out it's me. If they do, I'll be killed. Shut up. It's obvious, you idiot. They're using your powers to run amok. Duh, bitch. Come on. Like, Brule's stupid. Like, okay. Alright, Caesar's like, okay, this is the mirror. This is the keystone of the escape plan of the Allied forces. If I complete this mission, my heart will come back to me. When that happens, you'll get yours, you bastards. Love how Caesar's still talking shit. So he puts the mirror in place, and now he's looking over the door. He's like, what's going on in there? I haven't heard her scream yet. His Big Mom, and he sees Big Mom out in the thing. Looks like it's all to plan. The cake's been destroyed, and the Straw Hat bunch are going wild. Mother Caramel's photo's been destroyed too. So what's the holdup? We see Luffy picking up the other pieces. He's like, why hasn't Big Mom screamed yet? So Luffy's running right now. It's like Luffy, Big Mom is currently confused about what to be most mad about. Let's show her that broken photo once more. Luffy's like, I'm on it. Okay, so I remember last chapter Brooks said that. Okay. So Katakuri's like, why must you stand in my way? Beige. And I know it might be beige or whatever. I just beige sounds natural to me. So you got Beige standing there with Pedro and Jinbei. And Katakuri's charging them. He runs by the Vin Smokes, and he's like, Brother Peros, hurry up and shoot those fools to death already. Yes, yes. Peros. You know, this goes kind of in line, because that's kind of like a familiar term that none of the other brothers or siblings have said. I wonder if there's a theory that because they kind of look alike, and they're the eldest son and second son, that maybe they might be twins or something. I'm curious as to whether that's true or not. Interesting theory. So he's like, Brother Peros, hurry up and shoot those fools to death already. Yes, yes. Sigh. A man that can see the future is quite the busybody. But in this moment, I must confess that I too can see the future. Bound by my candy, chagrin smeared across your faces, you all will die. Coo-coo-coo. No other future is possible. Alright, so he's monologuing. So they're definitely going to get out of this. I kind of like how Peros Sparrow is actually the most like Big Mom in terms of like personality. He's kind of twisted. Like last chapter, he was all up in Judge's face just taunting his ass. Like, he's kind of fucking savage. A little sadistic. Ugh. If at least we had our raid suits, we wouldn't have let you do what you wanted with us. Raid? What? Are those some sort of weapon? Pero, what in the world are you trying to bring into your own son's wedding? Run, Reiju! Oh, is that Sanji? I guess that's Sanji. He's running towards the Vinsmokes. And Yonji's like, Sanji, what the hell is he doing running around like that? And Reiju's like, Sanji, it seems I underestimated your kindness. Despite what we've done to you, you can't even leave us and run. I've hated and been ashamed of my Vinsmoke name my whole life. And yet looking at you and how you've grown, I'm saved. Because through your goodness, through you, goodness lives on in our blood. Thank you, Sanji. So it looks like Sanji was charging towards them, but from behind, Daifuku's genie thing like slammed him into the ground, and now he's like stuck watching. No, I better not execute her. Die, Dogtooth! Oh, damn! Somebody's got a Tommy gun. This is what it looks like. Oh, maybe that's the people inside, because you know Capone's got like an artillery inside of him. Maybe they're shooting. And Dogtooth. It looks so weird because he's a Logia, but the bullets don't just pass through him. It looks like they kind of actually this similar this looks like is when Akainu got slashed by Vista and Marco, and he was like pesky devil fruit users or pesky hockey users, and he kind of was like reforming, but it looked like it didn't cut him like a normal Logia that just went through. It kind of just looked like it tore apart because the bullets look like they're just kind of getting pulled into the back, like out the back. It's kind of like when Luffy gets shot and he just bounces them back. Looks kind of weird because he's the mochi fruit, but he's still a Logia. So, what in the world are you doing, Gang Beige? And, oh, it kind of looks like Swiss cheese the way he looks. And they just pop out, and he's like, "So you betrayed us, have you, Beige?" So he sends out a kick. Katakuri sends out a kick. Come on. Alright, there we go. Oh, he hooks it into Luffy. That's right, you can see the future. He knows what Luffy's about to do. You bastard, says Luffy. It looks like Luffy was getting ready to attack, but Pedro was like, don't touch him, Luffy. And he slashes the thing. Pedro. Ugh. And Pedro gets caught, or stuck. His sword looks like it got stuck, but 5,000 times. So Jinbei goes to attack. I'm not sure. It looks kind of like he dodged Jinbei. Like he separated his body around himself. And like, oh, now he's running past Jinbei. And he shows up on Luffy again. And pins Luffy. But the Gomu Gomu no Mi coming in clutch. And he swings his arms up and like all the way around up towards Big Mom. Just yeah, he's holding the photo right in front of her face. Mama! And she snatches that shit out of Luffy's hands. She's like, Mother! Katakuri's like, Mama, no! Mother! And you see Paraspero got a weird look, and Reiju's resigned herself to die. And, oh, there it is. The Conqueror's Haki. She just lets it rip with a huge scream. And, oh man, there's like shockwaves echoing from the top of the Whole Cake Plateau. And it looks like everyone's affected. Katakuri's eyes are closed. He looks like he's kind of like trying to hide up against it. Beige is like, alright. I guess he doesn't seem hurt. Luffy's hurt. It's like, blah. Oh, but Luffy and Katakuri are right next to her, though. So even though they're strong, they're getting a full blast of... Oh, it's probably just not just the Conqueror's Haki. Well, maybe the Conqueror's Haki is like a force. They might not be affected by like the willpower part, but the force of the actual Haki, because it was ripping apart Whitebeard's ship when Shanks was on there. So I'm guessing there's a way you can project Conqueror's Haki as like an attack. So Luffy and Katakuri, they're right there. They're feeling it full on. Because Luffy's face is like... but I think it's the noise, too, is also going to be a factor. So they're not affected by the Haki, per se, or at least the mental aspect. But physically they are. Oh, man, there's a cool panel of Whole Cake Plateau just getting the shockwave going through it. People are foaming to the mouth. Confirmed it is indeed Haki. And they're passing out, dropping left and right. Not my man, Big News Morgan. The Big Bird. The Big Bird is just holding his ears. Oh, and it looks like Stussy and the other ones, too, are there doing that. There's Daifuku. Oh, I guess that means he can't hold on to Sanji anymore. And some of the other children, too, they're all holding their ears, but they're not... and the same thing with Big News Morgan. So they're not getting knocked out by the hockey. They're just... The scream must be... I mean, Big Mom is huge. And she's a mom, so you know moms can yell. It's fucked up, right? But they're not being knocked out. They're just kind of immobilized by that sound. And she's still screaming. Oh, Luffy's in pain. He's got like that tooth pain look. He's holding on to his ears. There's Brook's head. It looks like it's bouncing along. There, all the Vinsmokes, Judge, Ichiji, Niji, Yonji, and Reiju. They're all sitting. They're all like in pain. Ironically, Ichiji and Reiju. I mean, they're like straining kind of thing. They're like clearly in pain, but they don't look as bad as the other three, which is ironic. Sure, maybe they're stronger or whatever, but it's just ironic to me because Judge, well, I mean, maybe not Judge so much because he's wearing a helmet, which covers his ears, but Niji and Yonji are both wearing fucking headphones. Like, y'all are, alright, whatever. And then here's around the table where the Vinsmokes are, and they're all passing out. Well, we don't know who's passed out or who's dropping. No, they're not passed out. I'm sorry. It looked like Mont d'Or was falling, but he's falling while holding his ears. And then the other weird dude with the hair and the long sleeves, he's holding his ear, and the chick, she's holding her ear. So I'm guessing they're all holding their ears. They're paralyzed by the noise, not the hockey. Okay. Let's see. And then Vito and that... Oh, God, I can't remember his name. The arm dude. Pop out of Capone with the rocket launchers. Oh, okay. You can see Jinbei and Pedro. Jinbei's putting in the earbuds. It's kind of cool. We haven't actually seen anyone say anything these last few pages. Just reactions. And she's still screaming, but she has now fallen to her knees, and her knees are bleeding. Mama's been wounded, says one of the children. And Capone's like, she's been weakened. And they all step up with their gun, with the rocket launchers. Oh, Chopper puts earplugs inside Reiju's ears. It just puts them in there. And Sanji, it looks like he cracked the... Yeah, I guess flaming foot. It can only be Sanji. He cracked the candy holding them. And you just see Judge's face like, huh? Ha! Badass! It's my man! Straight thug. Holy shit. Anyone, page 14, if you are looking at this panel and you did not get an immediate boner, I mean, okay, that just might mean you're straight and you're not attracted to guys, but this is, if you didn't get a metaphorical boner, there's something wrong with you. Sanji is standing on the table, legs ablaze, which is like cracking, melting all of the candy, and he's just kind of looking down on his brothers and his father. Cigarette in hand, just thug! Oh my god, it's one of the coolest looking... The only panel, this entire arc, that looks anywhere near as cool as this is when Big Mom was like, stay or live to Jinbei. That's the only panel I can think that comes anywhere near as close to how cool this looks. People talking about Sanji taking L's. I mean, he's not really taking a W, but he just looks so fucking cool. It almost balances it all out. Even Chopper kind of looks cool. I mean, I don't like Chopper that much, but even he kind of looks cool. And it looks like he's passing out the earplugs, I guess. And then it looks like Nami handed Ichiji a raid suit. I'm guessing that's their raid suit. It says 01 on it. It looks like a tube. I don't know how it's a suit, but he passed it to Ichiji. Oh, yeah, Ichiji was clearly affected. He's got, like, sweat dripping down. He's like, yeah, okay. So, then Nami says, she gives him Ichiji, and there's obviously a number 2. She probably passed him out to all of the family. Do us a favor and try to do the rest yourselves, all right? Not that you can hear me say that, but no, that's right, Nami. Do us a favor and try to do the rest yourselves. What an insult. Man, I wish they could fucking hear that. And it looks like Nami and Carrot are ready to tussle. Nami's got her climb attack, and Carrot's got her little... I know they're not pom-poms, but That's kind of what her, like, fist gloves, electroshock glove things look like. And you can see them, like, sparking. She has a weapon. Like, a unique weapon. Carrot's going to join the crew. My God. Furry fans are going to rejoice. Smoothie. Where the fuck has this bitch been? Don't get me wrong, I want the Straw Hats to win, but literally, why is Katakuri the only one doing it? Well, he can see the future. Maybe he just acting more because he understands the severity that no one else does. Alright, maybe. Smoothie, you've been taking more L's than Sanji. Like, seriously. You're kind of, like, not that impressive right now. Oh, but we get to see your thick thigh, though. That's okay. Oi! Someone stop beiging the others, damn it. Blast you, you bloody traitor. Oh, no. He's going to blast somebody with those rocket launchers. Time for a dirt nap, Big Mom. Oh, this dude is thug. And they're aiming right at Big Mom, getting ready to take her down. She's still screaming. Mother. Hey, are you listening? Are we about to get a flashback? Are we about to get a flashback for the insane big bitch? Oh, no, not a flashback. Hey, are you listening, Mother? I cannot feel sorry for this woman. Please, please. I really liked hating her. Mother. Hey, are you listening, Mother? Everyone, they won't listen to what I say. Hey, Mother. Where'd you go? Why'd you so suddenly disappear? 63 years ago, New World. Elbaf! Fuck yes! We're going to Elbaf! Man, I've been saying it. Big Mom's probably part giant. It makes so much sense. I mean, it makes so much sense that Big Mom is part giant. She is humongous, first of all. Secondly, before the incident with Lola, the giants and her were on bad terms. And that doesn't make any sense. And then after that, she gave up on it, and there's no giants here. There's a reason. Yo, it makes so much sense. No! You know what that reaction is if we're at the end of the chapter and I said no. One Piece is on break next week. Fucking course. Man, we just had a break. A break, and, well, it was Golden Week. Maybe that doesn't count. Because it feels like we've had a lot of breaks recently, but only 2 of them are Oda related, and the third one was a Golden Week. So I guess technically it's not a break on his part, the Golden Week. Because it would be like his break, 2 chapters, Golden Week, 2 chapters, his break. So it's really like it's been 5 or 6 weeks since he's had a break. So I guess that's not so bad, but... Okay, let's put it this way. Since the quality is so goddamn high in these chapters, I'm not that upset. I'm not. Whoa, wait a second. Is that a fucking tree? It looked... Yo, I wonder if that's the Adam tree. Oh, wait, Elbaf is probably Norse mythology, right? So is that like Yggdrasil? So it's like the island that they're showing us that says Elbaf. It has like mountains and shit, but there's this giant, like higher than the mountains, there's this giant-ass black shadowy thing that goes up like this and out. I'm assuming it's a tree if that's the case. That's either the Adam tree that Frankie got the wood for the, not the Oro Jackson, that's what Tom got it for the Thousand Sunny, or that could be like Yggdrasil based directly into, well, Yggdrasil was more like it wasn't an actual tree. Well, I guess it was kind of an actual tree. Okay, that was a hype chapter. I'm not gonna lie. I'm interested to see what happens next week. I feel like I don't know, man. Like I don't know what to say, man. Some of that shit blows me. All right. Either way, it was a good chapter, and just seeing the pose of Sanji was hands down one of the best moments of that chapter. That was fucking awesome. Either way, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review, and I'm sorry it's up so late. If you liked anything I had to say, please give me a like, subscribe, comment, as always, and I will see you all in another video. This has been King Shadow Mega, signing off.